Welcome back to Simrite Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make this rhinestone embellishment on a corset. So right here, I'm using my rhinestone. So this is called a rhinestone rope. And this rhinestone, you can get it in the store, you can get it in the sewing market. So it's sold for in yards, and you can also get it in rolls. So I'm using my needle and thread. I'm supposed to use a fabric marker anyway, but I'm using my chalk because I don't have a fabric marker. So after making your corset, you are going to use your fabric marker to make lines. So you just make designs of your choice on your corset the way you want to embellish it. So I went ahead to make lines on my corset like this, just to show you how to go about it. So the next thing you are going to do is to start. You can decide to tack your rhinestones first before with your pins before you stitch. So there are actually two methods you can use for this rhinestone. So if you are patient enough, you can use your needle and thread to stitch this. So I'm using a matching thread that matches with the rhinestone. The rhinestone comes in different colors depending on the color of lace fabric you are using. So here you keep stitching. If you are patient enough, you can stitch and stitch all around. So this is how you go about the stitching. You have to pick your fabric and then you pick the rhinestone. So you keep placing them on top of the lines you made and patiently stitch on them. So this actually consumes time. So it's not something you do in a hurry or something that is urgent. So you have to take your time and come out with a good work. So here I'm using a bigger size needle, so I'll be able to pick the rhinestone on the fabric effectively. So now I'll keep stitching till I fill up the spaces I have right there. So the first method is the stitching method. Then I'm also going to show you how to go about the second method. So the second method also works, although I'm going to use an adhesive for that. But I'll encourage you to make use of your stitches. The stitches are better off than the adhesives. All of them are good anyway, but the stitching method takes more time than the adhesive method. So but you can use any of them for this rhinestone embellishment. So now I will take my time to fill it up, and this is what I came out with. So now I'm going to also make other designs on the body of the corset. So just go ahead and design the way you want to design. So the most important thing is when you design, you take it through your rhinestone on the designs you made. So I'm using my the adhesive method right now, and I'm using my uhu gum to do that. So once you apply your adhesive, you have to allow it to stick before you place on it, or else it's going to mess up the project. So you can see I'm just taking my time to make sure it dries up before I stick on it. So you can see what I came out with. Although I have some adhesive spreading all over the places, but it shouldn't be that way. So for this, I applied the adhesive and leave it to dry. So it's best when you leave it, give it some time before you stick. It sticks without messing up the fabric. So but for tutorial purpose, I just have to show you all the methods. Then you can choose the one you want to go with. So this is it, and my rhinestone is finished. I just got 3 yards for the demonstration of this tutorial. So you can go ahead and get as much rhinestone as possible to fill it up. So this is what we'll have. Then at the end of the day, we can fill up, as you can see in the video at the beginning of this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.